Hi everyone, Ali here, hope you're all well. I thought I'd jump on the Shopping for Tarot hashtag by Lady Knight of Avalon. So, question 1. What was the last deck you bought and why? Well, the last deck I bought was the Tarot de Maria Celia. And that's this one. And the reason I bought this is because I want to get into Marseille. I've had Tom Benjamin's Tarot on Earth book for quite a time, but I haven't really used it. I've looked for it, but I haven't really used it, so I want to get more into that. I hope you can see it okay. And I thought this one was lovely because I can take it with me, because that comes, it's a beautiful little deck. Colours are lovely. It's got different colours for the backgrounds for the different suits, as you can see. You've got like an orangey, yellow, you've got green for the cups, and it's just really, really nice, and that'll fit in my bag. Cute, because it comes in a lovely little tin, so I can carry it around with me. But the reason I bought it was because I wanted to get more into the Marseille Tarot. So that's question 1. Question 2. What is your decision process when buying a new deck? Well, for me, it's very visual. I have to be interested in some ways in the subject of the tarot. You know, what the creator's done. I love fairies and fae folk and like the Dark Mansion. I like different sorts, but they've got to be of like a subject that I like and a subject that I'm interested in or want to know more about. So it has to give me like an immediate reaction. I have to feel like a reaction in myself for me to be able to want to go forward and purchase that deck. What deal breakers keep you from buying a deck? That's question 3. So mine is if I've got no interest in the subject, sorry about that, or it doesn't give me an immediate sort of vibe, or if I'm in a shop and I'm feeling if something doesn't feel right for me, or something really does feel right for me, then I will do it. If that's really bad, like cardstock, I won't get it. You know, if it's really flimsy and it's gonna sort of bend every time you try to shuffle or riffle shuffle, then I won't get it at all. But most of it is sort of vision and that immediate pull. Little white book or big guidebook? Well, for me, it depends really. The little white book, they're okay, but you know, it's just what your keywords, which keywords are keywords. If it's a subject that I'm interested in and the creator's got like the background and the things, then definitely a big guidebook. If that's a different system that I'm not sort of used to or I want to know more about and things, then a big guidebook. So, but basically I'd go big guidebook all the way. Do you have question 5, do you have a new deck ritual to break in a new deck? Yeah, I do. I always cleanse my decks. I use white sage. I grow my own white sage, so I use white sage and I cleanse the deck. And I like to see sort of if there's a crystal that I think would be good with the deck. I also, sorry, I forgot what I was saying. I also do an interview with the deck. I keep it with me. If I'm watching TV or I'm just relaxing, I will keep just touching the deck, feeling the deck. So yeah, I do have rituals. Have you ever been disappointed in a deck because it looked or felt different? A bonus question, have you ever been pleasantly surprised by a deck? I can't say I've been disappointed. I've had somewhere I've thought that I'm going to connect with the deck, and I've thought that, you know, we might have a sort of a connection. That's the word, a connection. But then when I've maybe got it and I've looked through the whole thing, or the feel of a deck is quite important to me as well. Then I have had some disappointments, but not in the way the creator's done the deck or anything like that. It's more on a personal level that I'm the one that doesn't connect with the deck. So the disappointment is that I couldn't connect with it, not with the decks themselves. Pleasantly surprised. I've been pleasantly surprised by a lot of them actually. So I can't really think of one off the top of my head, or even when I was trying to think of an answer, I can't think of anything that one that's. I mean, a Dark Mansion is my absolute dream of a deck. I tend to sort of research, and if I can go to a shop and, you know, have a feel of the deck, have a look at it and different things like that. So quite a few have pleasantly surprised me. Do I interview new decks? Yes, I do. I use the this one. It was on Pinterest. I can't find it again, and I can't remember who done it, which is really pants, but you know, I'm sorry about that. But yes, I do interview new decks. Do you ever buy decks for specific purposes? No, not for a specific purpose, but if when I'm working with a deck and that to me seems as if it would suit me personally for maybe shadow work, inner child work, ancestor work, you know, past lives work, then I will pull that one if that's the specific work that I want to do. Do you differentiate between decks you buy for yourself and use like for other people? No, I don't. I do have decks that are mine, but I didn't buy them to be mine. I bought them for general use sort of thing. But then when I've worked with them, I've got decks that connect with me on a whole different level than some of the other decks that I might use for other people. So I have decks that are for me, but I don't buy them specifically for myself. Question number 10. What is the one thing that you wish creators would do or stop doing? I wish that creators would maybe think about the cardstock, but it's not so much the creator, it's the publisher. But you know, the cardstock on some cards where you feel them and they're just like your shreddy box or your Weetabix box sort of cardboard, you know, and you get them and you think, oh, and then when you buy one, and I've bought one before, I suppose that's one of my disappointed ones, but it's not in the creator's deck, it's the cardstock itself, and you can see where they've been printed on big sheets, which a lot of them are, I know that, and then they're popped out and you've still got the little tiny bits at the edge of the cards. To me that's like a no. I wouldn't even gift that to somebody or swap that deck, because to me that's just, I don't know, I just don't like it. I mean, you know, it's like buying a chair with 3 legs to me. So cardstock is a big thing. Poor cardstock. So cardstock's got to be good creators and publishers. And I would like a different card size option, you know, because sometimes the cards might be too big for people, and myself included, to shuffle. So I would like maybe a different option, not pocket, but you know, not the huge big cards that you can't fit in your hands. I have rheumatoid arthritis, so sometimes I can't even sort of move them, you know, and I don't like to put them on the floor and shuffle them about like I'm playing 52 card pickup, because, you know, I look after my cards. So those are my answers. Thank you very much for the tag, and I think that's brilliant. I've watched most of the other people's videos that have put them up, and amazing, really, really interesting. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thanks for visiting me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.